Oh my God, you guys. You're never gonna believe this. Donna Adelson was convicted of murder and conspiracy to commit murder. I am so shocked. I don't know what to do with this information. Just kidding. That was a big fat duh. And I knew they were going to come back with a verdict today. She took it really hard. Complete disbelief. Imagine the defense that she crafted for herself to defend herself against the murder for hire plot she crafted. Didn't work out. I was able to catch bits and pieces of the closings today. Very busy day. Sorry, I didn't have any other videos for you. But honestly, what I found to be the most compelling part of the state's closing was the bit about the bump. She's accosted by a stranger while she's walking to pick her grandchildren up from school. She's given a Xerox sheet of paper with Dan Markel's face on it. Well, a picture of it. She's told, we want $5,000. She doesn't even look confused. She immediately calls Charlie and says the TV is going to cost $5,000. He says, they want $5,000 from you? And he asks, does this have to do with me or someone else? And she says, both of us. That's it. That's it. She signed those checks even though Charlie can sign checks too from the Adelson Institute. She set up Wendy's alibi. She said the relocation was a non-negotiable. But most importantly, when confronted with a photograph of her dead son-in-law and a request for $5,000. She called that a request for she called that a quote for $5,000 for a TV. A theme we've heard over and over throughout the case, TV is code. And by the way, Wendy, if you think that George is not coming for you, absolutely she is. She brought up Wendy's alibi being the TV in her closing. She's coming for you. But anyway, after her son's conviction, what was top of mind for her? Run, and possibly even more compounding the damningness of it all. She went ahead, she went straight to the kids' school, picked those kids up and walked them right home. If you think some dangerous thug, some Latin King affiliate had just stopped you to extort you when you had nothing to do with anything, and they all know how much money you guys are worth, you're gonna lead those children right back to your condo? Not even looking around, not even a little bit nervous? Dan Markel's father said some words that I thought were really, really moving. He said that obviously she's extremely selfish, but her selfishness affected so many families. He listed the shooter and the driver and said their children don't have a father anymore. Charlie's kid doesn't have a father anymore. Katie Magbanawaz's kid doesn't have a mother anymore. Dan's kids don't have a father anymore. Dan's kids don't have an uncle anymore, or one of their grandmothers. His kids don't have their brother. Their kids don't have their uncle, and they don't have their son. She wanted her grandchildren down in Miami. A normal, sane human being just would have been like, all right, well, we can wait till the kids are about 14 years old and then they can have a say in where they live. A normal person just would have waited. But this absolute maniac who had an outburst when the verdict was read, I mean, the self-control that you see from hardened criminals, and this lady it's just all too much. Feel sorry for me. Anyway, back to Dan's dad's thing. He closed it, or I don't know if he closed it, but the part I saw closed with, in the Jewish tradition, they wish people that, or they hope for people that they live till they're 120. And he said, I hope that Donna lives until she's 120, alone in her jail cell until the day she dies. I'm thinking of starting a pool. Who thinks Wendy's gonna run and who thinks Wendy's gonna... She seems like